Hi guys, Nat McAllister here, and I'm just doing a quick video blog going through for my Media AS coursework, going through the 4 questions. My first shot, the main code and convention is the low-key lighting, and it shows the character and shows narrative. It's a mid-shot of the antagonist with the lights behind him. Here I've used a mid-shot to frame my antagonist. The angle has been taken from below him as it shows his power using props theory. Using the lighting behind him, creating a silhouette keeps his identity from the audience. And it also connotates that he has a dark past, and this uses binary opposition, which conveys the good against bad convention. The low-key lighting goes along with the typical occurrence that has been carried on throughout noir, in the fact that they couldn't use a lot of lighting for budget reasons. Using the film noir called Blade Runner 2049, actually, from 2017, directed by Ridley Scott, there's lots of close-ups using darkness as a theme throughout the film, which also relates back to the shot that I'm using. The second shot is a high-angle establishing shot. Now, this shows the character and also shows the setting, which is an urban scene, which is a very typical code and convention of noir. And it's mainly focusing on the antagonist. I selected a high-angle establishing shot. This shot sets the scene with the antagonist. The lighting is shining down on the antagonist, and this shows where the setting is so the audience know the whereabouts of the setting and the character, as there is a large showing of the mise-en-scène. The lighting is also creating his isolation and also a bit of a shadow, where he looks a lot bigger. However, the lighting is still keeping the character hidden, and this is creating tension for the audience. The lighting goes from light to dark, as you can see, there's almost like a split in the middle, and the still shows the antagonist walking from the light into the darkness, and this suggests his past as he's gone from good to bad. So the third still I've used shows a close-up high-key lighting, showing the character, which is the femme fatale, and the narrative also relates with the hints of disruption. The femme fatale is in a close-up with bright white lighting. Here I've used a very close-up low-angle shot of the femme fatale, and white lighting shows at this point in the film the character is on the good side, which is binary opposition, and also the colour white has lots of connotations with being pure, and this reflects on the character at this point in time. Here we are trying to show how the femme fatale looks to connect the codes and conventions of film noir, as she is supposed to be enticing for the protagonist. However, in this still she is wrapped up in a fur jacket, and this also conveys the fact that the femme fatale is usually very glamorous. We have also got the idea from the film noir called The Big Sleep, because there is a certain image of the femme fatale at a low angle close-up. For my fourth image, it shows low-key lighting and is a high-angle shot. It shows the character, narrative, and the mise-en-scène. It's the protagonist waking up after he hears a knock on the door. In this shot, the audience can see the protagonist who is waking up in his office. Starting off with the mise-en-scène, straight away the curtains in the background are very typical film noir style, as it enables there to be some shade and some light, which carries on the idea of binary opposition. The lighting itself suggests that the protagonist might have had a dark past, perhaps. The detective himself is very laid back, as he has been sleeping, and this carries on the codes and conventions that the detective is usually stressed and not fully right, as you can see from the confusion on the character's face. In almost every film noir, the detective has a scene in his office, and this is where we have stuck with the traditional codes and conventions of noir. As well as this, he has a suit on, so he tries to be smart and sophisticated, even though he is asleep in his chair. The fifth shot is a low-key lighting silhouette and is also at a low angle, which shows a variety of arty shots and also shows the character. The mirror shot of the antagonist, this shot is to convey the main codes and conventions of the darkness surrounding the antagonist, and this gives a sense of foreshadowing as of what that dark act to come. I have never seen a mirror shot in a film noir, so we have tried to add a new perspective into our production. This shot almost acts as an establishing shot to give the audience the whereabouts of the office itself. The low angle shot shows the power that the antagonist has in this situation. The next shot shows a low angle with high key lighting with representation of the femme fatale, and to give a brief description, it's the femme fatale running. The still I have here depicts the femme fatale running in panic. The lighting focuses mainly on her as she is the main subject of the shot. This lighting really expresses her mood, as the gloom of colour is creating a dark atmosphere as if something is bad to come. The low angle shot is to try and make it seem as if she is running into darkness, as one of the main codes and conventions is in the night time. The social group almost seems like she is a woman of the night, which is strange but yet fits, as she is supposed to entice men as a femme fatale role. We have challenged the codes and conventions in the way that the femme fatale is supposed to seem cool and collective, but we want to show a different side to her. The second to last shot is a mid shot with very low key lighting, and its description is the femme fatale going up the stairs in the darkness. Here, the still depicts the femme fatale in the darkness with very low key lighting to show where she is. The lighting conveys the fact that she is in a world that is out of her control. In the mise en scène, there is the light, and this suggests that this might be her destination of point she is trying to get to, as there is a shot near where the antagonist has already walked in that area. So this is creating tension, as the audience can see that she is chasing him for a reason. This still can relate to the majority of film noir films, as almost every femme fatale is at some point of darkness as it reflects their characters. The final shot I have is a high angle and high key lighting shot, and it is the gun on the protagonist's desk. This is a still from the ending of the film. The gun on the desk actually challenges props theory, as it is a high angle shot of the gun, but a gun would mean it has power. However, the gun in this situation should leave the audience questioning as to whether it has any power at all. The high key lighting is meant to show off part of the gun, however the detective's papers are hiding it slightly. Guns are a normal occurrence in film noir. The main inspiration for this shot was a poster in a film style, as it is a similar type of gun used. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please hit the like button and subscribe, that would be really appreciated. Thank you very much.